Hello. I want to shoot this video to do some explaining about some things within me in my life. A lot of you guys that's been following me for a while know that I really love personal development. I love the positive and inspirational stuff, right? And some of you know about me writing some short stories, writing a lot of poems lately. So to explain all of that, after doing some personal development, and with later on some of my story will be shared on what led me to personal development. Um, it's really a unique story. Of course, we're all unique, right? But anyway, after finding personal development and making my total change, a lot of things within my life realigned, right? And because of that, I started attracting more of those type people. And why that's important is because the folks that I surrounded myself with, which is typical for a lot of us, we feed off of. And I started growing more and more. Now, I was always hard about law of attraction, and I still believe law of attraction. And here's what I think about that a lot of folks get turned off by what I say is you have I'm going to say your religious people that don't want to hear about law of attraction. They just want to hear about prayer. But when I'm speaking to people and I'm going to say true Christians, they know that law of attraction is the same as prayer. So I do them both. Whether it be on my knees praying, in the shower praying, wherever I'm at. Or if I'm just thinking about it at the moment, it can be prayer, it can be law of attraction. Now, here's why I'm saying all that. Within this year, I've been getting, more consistent every year. This year, I've been really hard pushing my goals, my dreams in my mind. I had a good friend of mine that was telling me, I've heard a lot of people tell me about I ams, but I had a good friend of mine that was telling me about how being in the shower in their mindset while they're saying the I ams, like I am happy, I'm healthy, I'm worthy, I'm wealthy, all these things, right? Saying them while washing the bad from the day away, just cleaning up, right? To me, that was powerful. And I thought, well, I'll at least try it. It might not work for me, but I won't know unless I try it. So I started trying it. But I don't just think it. I actually say it out loud in the shower. And to me, that's what I need. And then, of course, the last one is I am the greatest miracle in the world. We are all the greatest miracle in the world. And if you have not read that book, it is a great book. It's by Og Mandino. But here's what I want to say about that. When I started doing the I ams, I started them in 2023 actually, and slowly got more consistent with it. Right in 2025, I started adding prayer to it while in the shower because I have to be grateful and thankful for my journey, even though what you guys have listened to on my stories and in the poems about, especially Unleash the Childhood, that type of childhood trauma from back then was something for me to go through to become who I am today and to grow into who I'm going to become even more so because of the lives I'm going to change. I've already changed lives. I've spoken to multiple people. I wouldn't say quite hundreds yet, because in the end, the ripple effect that I'm going to put out there and that I am putting out there will change millions of lives. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is as I started doing the praying in the shower, asking for help, asking for signs on things to do, or things that don't seem to be working well for me, where I'm going to be in my life to help me envision. And like part of my meditation is a video called the 6 phase meditation. And phase 4 is, you know, seeing yourself 3 years in the future to give yourself some goals, right? Now, the reason I'm saying all this, I have loved everything that I've worked with. You know, I've done the Enagic machine with the water. I still use my machine daily because I want fresh or good water. And you know about me talking about all the products within MDC. I still love those products and I use them daily. What I'm doing again, I'm changing things up again because I feel aligned with travel. When I spent time in Sydney, Australia, although I went over there to work, learning there were so many people from different countries there, learning those different cultures was fascinating to me. Being able to eat more healthy was phenomenal to me. That's what put me on my health kick. And I want to do that worldwide, go to all these different places. But also because I have friends on social media from all kinds of different countries that I would love to meet. All this being said, I'm doing this thing with Dream Trips because right now they let me sign up for free, look at what they've got to offer, and see if it's a fit for me. And I've never felt more aligned at the moment with a marketing company. And I say it with a marketing company because there are folks that I met in both the other companies that I still speak to because I'm aligned with them, especially the positive stuff, right? Now, here's why I'm saying this. I can get anyone in right now for free for about 8 more days at the moment. This is Wednesday evening, October 29th. So November the 6th, 11:59 p.m. is the last minute where you can get a spot for free. You know, get your assigned spot and then see what fits for you, right? Now, if you're curious about that, let me know. I'm still using products, like I said, and now this is a product that I want to speak about because who does not love to travel? And if you don't want to get on a plane and go overseas, there's all kinds of things to do within the States as well if this is where you're at. Or if you're in one of the other countries and don't want to fly, there's plenty of things there too. There's a buttload of trips in the European area. That being said, if that interests you, let me know because it's growing fast. It's growing real fast. I actually spoke to them and been signed up for a couple of weeks now, and there's like 30 people on my team already, and it's just amazing. And I still work a day job. I'm still working 8 to 10 hours a day, so it's 8 hours on the job. If you count my drive time, it's around 10 hours. So, and sometimes more. But that being said, if that interests you, hit me up. I'm still going to be pushing the positivity. I've been doing a lot of writing. I'm still going to put my poems out, and look for the videos, especially if you're not following me on YouTube because I post them on there. Mostly TikTok and YouTube is where my poems are going, especially YouTube. That being said, thank you for your time, and let's travel the world together. And if it's your choice to do so, we can make money doing the same. And if you get 4 people or more to join you, your membership is covered. Imagine that. What a great benefit. And there's more as well if it's something you want to look into. Always remember, stay focused, stay positive, never give up.